But if you're going to do coaching, then I would start on a coaching platform. Shopify is great if you're selling products, but if you're not selling products, you shouldn't be on Shopify because you're paying for things that you don't need. And it doesn't sound, correct me if I'm wrong, it doesn't sound like you would be operating like an apothecary in terms of here are the products and you just buy them. It sounds more like within the coaching, you'd say, oh, okay, I'm going to recommend this and you can buy it and I'll send it to you. But it's not so much like if you go into iwillaremedy.com, you can just buy, Irish moss if you want.
Now I do have that idea as well to resell some herbs. So start off small and then build. But so I kind of got two ideas. I'm trying to marry the two, because I am not only do I just want to sell you the herbs, I kind of want to, I am a herbalist. I did go through the course, so I know the importance of not just saying, hey, yeah, I have sea moss, but also knowing that, it may not be good for you, but it may work better for someone else. So I kind of wanted to be the apothecary too. So I'm kind of not all over the place. It's narrowing down, but I'm trying to marry the two.
It's exciting.
And it's not all over the place at all. Like it's about, you're thinking of systems, right? And so I would never recommend personally anyone to hire someone to build your website. That's just me personally.
Okay.
And we used to build websites. We made an example.
Okay.
Well, in this day and age, it's really not necessary for you to pay someone to build a website that you are hosting. That is a huge undertaking that I don't think is necessary. There are plenty of people that will manage all of that for you and you can run your business. As a business owner, you're going to have a whole bunch of other things you got to figure out, and it doesn't have to be that. The one thing I would say is decide if you're starting with everything or if you're starting with one thing. So for example, if you're starting with the coaching, then I would build out coaching. If you're starting with the apothecary, then I would build out apothecary. So for example, if you're building out your apothecary, then I would tell you Shopify, because Shopify is going to take care of your sales tax, it's going to take care of your shipping, it's going to take care of those things that you don't want to have to think about. But if you're doing coaching, and depending on how you do coaching, like we use Kajabi. So you could use Kajabi if you wanted to use that to build out your coaching to see clients. And those are just two ideas, right? I think someone said WordPress for beginners, Wix, Squarespace, right? There's tons of options out there to build a website, which is really like drag and drop. Yeah. And, you don't need to hire someone to do all the back-end coding. My suggestion would be, if you go that route and, like a WordPress or whatever, build it as far as you can so that you have some understanding of the way your own site works. A lot of times someone will just hand it over to someone and say, build this, but you have no idea how it works. And now you're really beholden to that person when something has to get fixed, that they're the only one who can do it, because you're like, I don't know where anything is. So I really do think it's important for your website to understand, like, if I just want to add a new product, you don't want to have to go and call someone to add a new product. You just want to do it yourself. So that would be my advice on the website. And, when you do like a coaching and apothecary, I mean, you could do it all on Shopify, right? You could sell your time connected to a calendar. People can book on your calendar, and then they can buy herbs also. I just want to be clear. I wouldn't tell you Shopify if you weren't ready to launch your apothecary, because again, you'd be paying for a whole bunch of other stuff that you wouldn't be using.